What is Homemeeting? Homemeeting is a state-of-the-art multimedia communication system for group collaboration and team learning. It is a high-security system for online meeting and messaging across organizational boundaries. Homemeeting consists of three major components: the meeting server and two client software, JoinNet and the Homemeeting Messenger. Anyone with internet connection can install JoinNet and the Homemeeting Messenger, and they are free. But to coordinate an online meeting, you need an owner account at the Homemeeting server, and this is not free. Either you purchase the Homemeeting server or you ask someone who has purchased the Homemeeting server to create an owner account for you. This slide shows that there are two ongoing meetings. Two registered owners are hosting two meetings with 3 guests and 2 guests respectively at the same time. The total number of connections in this case is 7. JoinNet users can visit owner's web office through internet anytime, anywhere, but visitors need permission from the owners to enter their web offices. The registered owners can start online meetings, check recorded messages, and do instant messaging using the Homemeeting Messenger. A guest can visit an owner's web office to join an owner's ongoing meeting or to leave a recorded message if the owner is busy or away, but the guest cannot do any instant messaging using their Homemeeting Messenger. Generally speaking, the price of a Homemeeting server depends on two numbers. First, the total number of JoinNet connections used by all users, including both the owners and the guests. And secondly, the total number of Homemeeting Messenger connections used by the owners. The message connections used by the guests are free. In this example, the Homemeeting server must have a license to support at least 7 JoinNet connections and 2 owner messenger connections. Now let's look at the standard features of JoinNet. Once JoinNet establishes a secure connection to a Homemeeting server, you can start conversation with other participants using audio, video, and text chat. You can customize the layout of JoinNet according to your personal preference. Here is an example layout for video conferencing. During an online meeting, one can click this button to start or to end talking, this button to mute microphone, this button to send or to stop sending one's video to the others, this button to receive or to stop receiving video from the others, and this button to snapshot one's video image onto the whiteboard. The owner can click this button to record or to stop recording the audio and video during an online meeting. Through JoinNet, the participant can print files to the whiteboard, page by page, slide by slide, and annotate on the uploaded slides using the drawing tools provided by the whiteboard. And they can upload original files to the whiteboard for the purpose of file sharing. The whiteboard pointer is a helpful tool to highlight your online presentation. The control panel shows the user list, their activities, and the slide downloading status as well. With Join Web Browser, you can lead other participants to the same website and browse the same web page at the same pace with you. You can capture or print web pages to the whiteboard for discussion and annotation. Here is a standard web application that comes with the Homemeeting server. Like Homemeeting Messenger, this web page updates the online status of every owner and provides the option to choose 3 major actions: join meeting, playback recording, or send meeting invitation. With JoinNet Shared Desktop, you can share applications running at your desktop to all users in the same online meeting, and you can share the entire computer screen as well. This feature is very helpful for online training. This full screen button is very useful for full screen PowerPoint presentation. The entire process of desktop sharing is recorded at the meeting server and becomes ready for online playback once the meeting ends. With JoinNet Remote Control, you can assign people in the same meeting to control other people's PC. This feature is very useful for online technical support. For example, If I encounter a technical problem with my laptop PC while traveling, I can ask our engineers to access my PC and have the problem fixed immediately. With JoinNet, the home meeting server records the entire online meeting session, including audio, video, text chat, control panel's user activities, whiteboard slide presentation and annotation, web browsing, desktop sharing, and remote control. The owner of the recording file can play back the file anytime, anywhere, or he can share the recording file to other JoinNet users through website or email. Now let's take a quick look at the standard features of the Home Meeting Messenger. Like most of the messenger you can find on the market, Home Meeting Messenger provides online presence, contact listing, and instant messaging for the registered owners. In addition to these standard features, Home Meeting Messenger is fully integrated with the Home Meeting Server and JoinNet to provide the following unique features. To visit an owner's web office or to launch your own web office and then invite people to join an ongoing meeting of yours. You can also check recorded messages from the messenger, played back by JoinNet, of course. Unlike other messenger software, which connect to a centralized server, with Home Meeting, you can add multiple Home Meeting servers to your messenger, which helps people building their own online communities. This slide shows a typical action sequence of online communication, the Home Meeting way. First, being aware of each other's online presence, people use the Home Meeting Messenger for text messaging. If the purpose of communication goes beyond the expression of words, people can then launch JoinNet to expand their communication style into multimedia format. This progress greatly improves communication efficiency and effectiveness. Now we come to the last but the most important component of Home Meeting, that is the Home Meeting Server. Home Meeting Server works with web applications in providing ticket to launch JoinNet and then connect JoinNet to the meeting server through an authenticated and secured channel. Here are three typical web applications provided by Home Meeting: Web Office, Web Office Plus, and the Multimedia Messaging Center. Please note that all of the web applications provided by Home Meeting are open source examples for integrating Home Meeting Server to customized web applications to serve your unique requirement. Here are the standard features of the Home Meeting Server. All the communication data, including audio and video, between Home Meeting Server and JoinNet are encrypted. Security level of the Home Meeting system is among the top leading products in the market. Home Meeting Server supports up to 18 video and audio channels per meeting. That is, you can watch and hear 18 people at the same time in a meeting. Each meeting server running on a regular PC hardware can support up to 500 users in the same meeting or altogether from different meetings at the same time. With the unique server relay architecture, Home Meeting servers can work together supporting up to 250,000 users at the same time. We will explain this architecture by the next slide. The traffic between Home Meeting Server and JoinNet is traversable to NAT, firewall, and proxy, of course, subject to the correct settings at JoinNet and Home Meeting Server. A cluster of Home Meeting servers can provide reliable server backup and load balancing. With the unique recording capability of Home Meeting Server, you can resume a recorded meeting. This is very important to handle meeting system backup. For example, if the primary server fails, the backup server can start a new meeting right after retrieving the recorded file from the interrupted meeting. The minimum bandwidth required to use Home Meeting is 24 kilobits per second. With a single video stream, you can adjust bandwidth consumption at JoinNet for yourself or configure global bandwidth setting at the Home Meeting Server. Home Meeting Server is designed for seamless integration with web applications. The entire Home Meeting communication system can be easily bundled with other web applications into new products or services. In the previous slide, I mentioned server relay architecture when talking about the system scalability of home meeting server. But the real reason behind the design of the server relay architecture is to reduce bandwidth consumption. For example, if there is an international online conference where two keynote speakers are from the United States and the majority of the audiences are from China and Europe, in the case of single meeting server, almost all user connections are international connections. If server relay architecture is properly installed, all user connections will become local connections, except for the two connections between the master meeting server and the two adjacent meeting servers. What is home meeting? I hope this presentation should have provided an answer to this question. Next time, I would like to answer a more challenging question. When do you need home meeting? Thank you for spending time for this recording playback. Goodbye.